Let me quickly set all of this up. Yeah, my name is Olamide and I'm a blockchain developer. Actually, I created a bot sometime around last week, and I've been getting a lot of people asking me to do some explanation, some clarification here and there. So when I when I created this bot, I wasn't really thinking of every other person. Right now it seems very shocking to me that quite a lot of people are getting interested in the bot. So I called it Minta. Minta is the name of the bot. So from now on, I'll just call it Minta, so you know what I'm talking about. So essentially, this is what it does, right? So even in the crash of things that as we've seen lately, even in the downtrend, you come on Binance and then you come on gainers, you can see that some tokens are still making very crazy percentage. So I felt like, well, I think I should create something that scans through Binance and detects these pumps early, and that's really the motivation for creating the bots. And as of right now, it has evolved into way more than that. But essentially, that was that was what I was thinking about. So when you come to Auto, for instance, Auto is one of the tokens that is doing well right now. You can see that this is the 4 hour chart. You can see that things is not just happening right now, right? It's been a long time coming. So what the bot does for me is to help me get information early so that while people are joining at this point, I must have joined like way um, below here. And at this point, of course, I'm in profit. So, yeah, so I'm just going to talk about how I use the bots. And I have a couple of guys in the Telegram group. So what the bot does essentially is it scans through Binance and looks for potential pumps and pumps that are just starting, and sends those pumps as those tokens as signals to a Telegram group. Now I'm going to be leaving the link to this Telegram group um, here in this video. So you just make sure you join the link. When you join the link, you just see that the Minta is dropping signals for you every now and then. And I must say that after I created it, I've it has changed to a lot more because I've been mandated to add so much more features, right? Okay, so let's see what I'm talking about. When you come here, let's come to Telegram. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's come to Telegram, and this is the Binance Pump Alert group. And if you join the group, you'll find out that there's an admin, and his name is Minta. He's actually not human, but he's the one that drops these signals. All right. Now, as you can see, we have VIDT, USDT, Auto USDT, Auto BUSD, VIDT BUSD, VIDT BUSD, Chess BUSD, and these are these are tokens that it started giving me all these signals. Not now that these guys have really pumped, but when they started pumping, I already saw it because I was just looking at these signals on the group, and I think that if you understand how it works, you can also use it on and make your trades. The whole idea is to make your trades a little bit more straight to the point. So instead of going through all the many tokens that are on Binance, trying to find a good token, a good pair to trade, it's better you just have just a few, and then when these few are already doing good. So one of my trading techniques is I don't trade tokens that are going down in hopes that they will come up. I don't do that. And I suggest that you don't too. But I think there are a couple of persons who do that and they're able to find their way around. But personally, I don't do that. If I'm trading a token, it's a token that is already going up. The price is already increasing. I trade the token for what I'm seeing right now, not because I think it's going to go up or any of those things, right? So that's my own personal trading strategy, right? That's part of my personal trading strategy, and I'll talk about how I use the bot to achieve all of that. So right now, the bot just showed Beefy USDT, Beefy USDT, Beefy BUSD, right? So one other thing is when you find this signal, when you find signal for a particular token coming over and over again, shows you that there's some good movements going on with that token. So I'm just going to click on every signal has a link, right? When you click on that link, it takes you to a browser. Personally, I have to change this to the mobile site. This is what I did. Just come here and then uncheck your desktop site if it was checked before, right? So let's take a look at this and see how it is. Yeah, so personally I won't get into this because it looks like this is, by the way, the 1 hour chart. I won't get into this because it looks like it's already done a lot, but if you really want to know, you can come here to the 4 hour chart. Yeah, I think it has done a lot, so I'll just leave this and then go back because I've not really been paying attention here. So we still have Beefy, and then this is MLNBUSD. So let's see that. I click on the link, and yeah, for some reason I have to always come and change this to the mobile site. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Sorry about my shitty network. I hope it's better on your end. Okay, so I like to stay with the 1 hour chart. I like to start with the 1 hour chart, and I like the way this looks. I like the way it looks, right? Okay, so this looks like some movement, but I would give it some time because you see, there's been a downward trend here, and then it just starts going up. Sometimes it might be some sort of fake breakouts, right? Like it's not really a breakout, but it's potential, right? It's something you want to maybe jot down, write down, and just keep checking. If it comes up again, then maybe it might be time to go into it. But now I might just chill. You see, so these are the things I bring into my personal trading strategy, and yeah, there's something else I need to talk to. Let's say I was interested in this token, for instance, MLNBUSD, right? I'll go to my Binance app, come here, click on the, yeah, MLNBUSD. All right. So now one of the things that if you notice on the signals, each signals come with a suggested price. I like to stay with that price, right? Because I believe that the bot knows better than me, right? Yeah, so I like to stick with that price. Usually the price might be a little lower than the current price, and sometimes when you see a pump, there's a tendency to be very anxious and want to jump into it now, but when the bot tells you to buy maybe 1%, 2% lower, I think it's just safer to do that. You might miss a trade, but yeah, it's better safe than now. There are people who know how to really jump into pumps and all that, but that's just not my style. I like to set my limit order a little lower than what it is right now. Okay, so if I wanted to enter this trade now, I might come here. Let's say this is 19.77, right? And this is 20.14. So about say 10% difference. I might want to come and place a trade. Let's say buy for 19. Okay, let's say I want to buy $20. So yeah, this is one other thing I do. I like to I like to split my trading capital to five. So let's say I have $100. I split it into five. That means each trade I put in $20, right? It works for me, makes me not so desperate, right? That is the fraction that works for me, and I think every individual has to find that fraction that works for them, right? Based on their personal tolerance, right? So for me, I split my trading capital into five, and then yeah, let's say I want to trade this with 20, and then let me make sure this is limit, right? Make sure this is limit, and then change this to, let's say, 19.7. All right, and then come and make this 20. All right, so let's say buy. It's going to place a limit order, right? If price ever comes to that point, it's going to buy. Now this is one very good way of trading, right? After you already know that, okay, this token has momentum, the bot has told you that this token has momentum, right? It is very important that you don't jump in. Okay, it is very important that you don't jump in, right? Sometimes it might be better, for me personally, it's usually better for me to either go with the buying price of the bot, or just come to the charts and place a buy or a limit buy order at the lowest resistance or support. Yeah, for me, somewhere like here, we just somewhere like this point, we just do so. If price ever comes to that point, I know that this particular movement is most probably going to happen again, right? So this is one of the things. This is one of the ways I trade sometimes, and I hardly, let me say this, I hardly make losses, right? And I don't want to be intimidating about this. I make a lot of profits in trading, and I'm just trying to query my thoughts pattern and how I achieve all of that, right? That was even one of the reasons why I created the bot, because I just felt that come to think of it, this trading thing could actually become a major source of income. I know people who live on trading. I might not have the time to do that, but usually what I do this is I just wake up in the morning and see what the bot says about certain tokens, and then place trades and say, if the bot if the prices come to this point, buy for me. If the price come to this point, buy for me. Sometimes it doesn't buy, sometimes it buys, but when it buys, it's usually a profit. It's usually going to be a profit. So yeah. Now one other thing I do after, let's say, after I've placed a trade. Now uh, another thing is, let me mention here that the reason why I placed a very big limit, a very, you notice where I placed my limit bet, because there's no much movement on that token right now, as you can see. The token is not moving too much, right? So I don't think it's going to go too much up right now, right? So I can just put it somewhere really far, really below the present price, so that when it goes down, if it goes down to that point and buys, I know that there's a definite upward movement going up, right? So that's one. But sometimes when there's a lot of momentum, when there's movement, sometimes you just want to follow what the bot says. Now let's come to how it looks on the Telegram group. Now you see for this doc BUSD, it tells you post pump alert, doc BUSD, it puts the present price, suggested limit buy price, it puts it there. So you see 0.0160. Okay, new signals just came in. 0.016, I can't even find it again. What token is this that's doing this? Auto USDT. By Fi. Let me see. Okay, so let's use this BFUSDT, right? Let me see how it even looks. Okay, like I told you, I like to see the mobile sites. So I change it from desktop to mobile. I uncheck desktop 0.0432 for DF. And the bot says buy price, suggested limit buy price is 0.0426. 0426. But here is already 0.0433. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, you see this. I will definitely get into this trade because I can see movement. I can see movement, and I can see movement that has been tested. Let's say DF BUSD 0.04. Okay, I'm just going to buy the current price right now. Let me bring this to $20 and then buy. Okay, now good. Now another thing I need to talk about is where do I place my take profits. Usually after buying a token like that, I come here to sell and I calculate 5%, 5% from okay, so I bought it $20, right? 10% of $20 will be will be two, right? 1% will be one. 5% will be 0.5, right? So 0.5 plus 20 will be 20.5. So let's just commit to sell, and I put in my 20.5 here. It fills in every other thing. Okay, see, insufficient. Now let's change the 438 to 458. We enter the prices until, let's see where it stays. Enter the prices until 0.05, 0.045, 100%. Yeah, so you see, so there is a certain price for which it will fill. Make sure you just take 100% and it will fill. Now you see 20.5 here. Sometimes I want to be adventurous and just make this 0.047, 0.046. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is good, so I'll just click on this. So generally 5 to 10% is what I do. I stick to that like a religion, so I don't joke with it, right? And it places it there, and I just go about my everyday business. And yeah, come back to see profits usually, right? So I don't want this video to be too long. I'll be dropping. Yeah, so I've been getting a lot of people say they want to get started with Binance. They want to learn how to trade. I don't have so much time because I told you I'm a blockchain developer, so a lot of times I'm busy doing one thing or the other. But because the number of people we've been having talking to us about this, I want to start organizing classes maybe once or twice every month. Um, Join the Telegram group, and then you'll be alerted as to when we are holding the next class. I'll leave the link to the Telegram group on this video. So just join the discussion group too. You find some very intelligent minds to talk to about this. You can share ideas on trading and best practices. There are people who really have very good strategies than me, and well, you can interact and you never can tell what you find. As you all know, none of this is financial advice. None of what I just told you is financial advice. We all know that we are doing this for entertainment. I'm doing this for entertainment and information purpose, and yeah, all of that. Please do your own research, and yeah, God bless you.